Hey everyone, Alexandra Lysick here with My Sunshine Adventures. I'm here today on this rainy day to celebrate the Spotlight Interview of the Month with JC Skane, who is the Executive Director of WARM. Welcome!
Thank you!
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have JC. JC and I are friends, and we're a little bit of a neighbors too, but we won't tell you where we are. And she represents the Wilmington Area Rebuilding Ministry. So I'm going to shoot it over to JC to tell us a little bit about what they do and the life of WARM.
Yes, WARM does urgent home repairs, accessibility upgrades. So today, when it's raining out, there's a ton of people that are sitting on our waiting list that have applied to us for help that are just waiting for roofs that don't leak.
Okay.
They're all homeowners, a lot of elderly, a lot of disabled folks who just can't take care of their home as well as they used to be able to, but they have all this equity in it, and it's best for the people and their families and our community to keep them in their homes.
Absolutely,
so
yeah.
WARM just gives them a little boost so they can stay there, whether it's an urgent repair like the roof, or a wheelchair ramp, or some railings so that they won't fall in their home and have some kind of injuries that would prevent them from being able to live independently.
Okay.
So we're trying to keep them safe, independent, in their own home.
Okay. Something she didn't mention is they also do a little bit of pressure washing. And I've been on a couple of sites. Someone actually gave me some tools, and they gave me a pressure washer. And I always told JC it was the most exciting thing I ever did, because pressure washing is one of those things you can visibly see the difference and change it makes. And I think that's something that you guys do every day, is you make the difference, visible changes to someone's life, and bring volunteers from all over the country, correct?
Right,
So where do these volunteers come from? How do the repairs get done?
Well, the volunteers, we have a lot of local volunteers to keep us going all year long. And in the summer, we tend to get a lot of people visiting from out of town on church mission trips.
Okay.
So a lot of youth and adult teams, and they come from as far away as Michigan, New Jersey, Louisiana we had this year, and
they come from
Florida.
All over, really.
So we're really excited about that. Because since we live at the beach, we're kind of capitalizing on that and inviting people in from all over the country, and we get so much done in the summer. We had a really busy summer.
Okay.
So but then our local volunteers are so dedicated that they keep us going all year long, and we have people in the field Monday through Saturday.
Wow. So where, if you wanted to volunteer, if you were a small business or you had an office maybe that wanted to do some giving back, how would you do that? What are you looking for? How can they get involved?
So anybody can get involved, whether it's a team of one or...
Just me!
That's right. Just Alex and her pressure washer.
Yeah!
Or if it's a team of 12 from that company. We have such a long waiting list, and all the projects are different, that we can find something that fits the group in their skill level and for their team size and approximate location. So all of our construction professionals are on site with the volunteers.
And they're awesome.
They are awesome and fun.
Yeah, they are.
And they are
love
great.
to see me coming.
That's right. They had a big time with you. And Alexandra made someone's wheelchair ramp safer, I think, by pressure washing it.
I did the house. It was a vinyl. It was a vinyl siding. And that's the thing, as I was going to mention with JC, is that she says all different skill levels. So even if you can paint, even if you can pressure wash, even if you can swing a hammer and a nail, I'm assuming, come on out, right?
That's right.
Okay.
And if you want to learn skills, I love it when couples or women or men or anybody comes out because they want to be able to take care of their own home better, and they want to learn things, so they can learn through WARM.
Like a mom's group would be great.
And they can be, that will empower the volunteers, not only to serve their community, but to take care of their own homes.
Oh my gosh, this is a really close organization to my heart, I think, because I'm in the insurance industry, and keeping people in their homes is so important, and that we see so many instances where there's repairs that need to be made, and it's not just little stuff like paint, it's serious things, like there's a hole in the wall or there's a hole in the floor. So this is something that's very dear and near to my heart. So I know that because it's near to my heart, I'm going to be sponsoring an event or a table at your event. It's their fall luncheon on October 20th, and I want you to tell a little bit about what that event is and how they can get involved.
Sure. Well, it is our 20th anniversary luncheon.
Yay!
20 years Warm has
That's
been
crazy.
making repairs.
Oh my gosh.
And helping people in tough spots.
Yeah.
So we just want to celebrate that and fund some more jobs for the year.
Okay.
When we started 20 years ago, they did one house that first year.
Okay.
And this year we're projected to do about 140.
Wow.
So because of people like you, the organization has just been growing and growing.
Yeah.
And, because this is such a community that
Absolutely.
appreciates the housing industry, a lot of real estate and construction, mortgage bankers, insurance personnel. The community has really embraced this mission, and it's been a beautiful thing to watch. And we just want to celebrate that on October 20th.
Yay.
Where
is it at?
It's at First Baptist Activities Center.
Okay, and that's over near Independence Mall, correct?
That's right.
Yes. Okay.
And so there's no charge. It's all donations when they come and hear the story and are moved to give at the level that's meaningful to them. But we do ask that you register just so we can order enough lunches and things like that. So that's all on our website.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And that's warmnc.org.
Warmnc.org, okay. And then, of course, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be sponsoring a table, maybe two. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm super excited, so I definitely want to see everyone out there on that day. But going back to the mission and the organization itself, you mentioned 140 homes. That is overwhelming to me. How did those people get on that waiting list? What are the qualifications that they need? Can you give us a little bit more information on that?
Sure. Well, they're all homeowners.
Okay, so that's the first qualification. They have to own their home.
They own and occupy their own home.
Okay.
So these are people who have worked really hard to purchase real estate in the Cape Fear region.
Okay.
A lot of them have raised their children in their home, and maybe their physical condition has changed. Where they used to be able to fix their own home, they maybe can't anymore because of physical issues, or maybe the person who, maybe it's we get a lot of widows whose husband had kept up the home. Mm-hmm. And we have a lot of folks who are now in wheelchairs or have other physical problems that they can't take care of their own home. So we just want to give them a boost to stay in the home, because it really is better for everyone involved to keep people in their home instead of having them displaced into facilities or living with relatives or something.
I bet you see a lot of life-changing experiences. Yeah. Do you have any stories that you can share of how that's really, being the executive director, has impacted you?
Oh yeah, my favorite story right now is Joanne. She had been on our list quite a while. She had roofing problems, and so we did a new roof. There were some other issues to do inside of her house, including a new ADA regulation toilet, because her toilet was so low, she was having a lot of trouble using it. And so the day that we went to install the toilet, they were packing up because they had finished the job, and the construction coordinator said, "You want to come in and look at the job? We want to make sure you're happy before we go." Yeah. And so Joanne said, "No problem," and she got up and she walked down the hall and she turned the corner, and when she saw a brand new toilet in her home, she was so overjoyed. She started hugging Neil, our construction coordinator, and the volunteer that went there with him, and just falling all over herself to thank them for what they did for her.
Wow.
And she was so grateful, and she was like, "You're an answer to my prayer." And this is the part that gets me every time. She said, "I didn't know I was worthy of this kind of help." And that just reminds me, we're not just in the business of repairing homes. We're in the business of showing people they're valued by their community, that they're important human beings. Yeah. And so that's what keeps me going. Yeah. It's not just the homes. It's not just the safer environments. It's the people and the way they are touched. Wow. And the volunteers too. Can you imagine hearing that from somebody that you helped?
I know. So how can you get involved? Okay, guys. So, JC, for those people who are kind of feeling like I am probably right now and want to jump on and learn how to do a circular saw or a hammer or whatever it might be, how do they get involved?
Sure. All they have to do is call our office or go online and fill out a volunteer bio, and we can connect with them.
Okay.
But really, the best way is to call the office and talk to someone who answers the phone about the different. That way, they can get their questions answered.
Okay.
And that
What's
sort of
that
thing.
phone number?
It is 910-399-7563.
Did you get that? 399-7563. Is that right?
That's it.
Yes. Okay. So call it now, right now. Okay. So, anyways.
Operators are waiting
Operators
for
are
your
standing
call.
by. Okay. So, oh my gosh, thank you so much for joining us today, JC. I had such a wonderful time getting to
Thank
know you
you.
and about the organization. I definitely want everybody to get involved, and I'll see y'all on the October 20th warm luncheon. Everybody have a great and sunny day. Bye, y'all.